Well, you have to be excited. We're just a couple of days away from you guys facing the, Memphis in the first round of the tournament. How are you getting your guys prepped for the game?
Well, with our guys, we've shown great competitive. We've been one of the most competitive teams I've ever coached, and we've been really consistent about the way we've approached things. So, for us, it's more business as usual, and we know the opponent's really good, and we know how athletic they are, and it's just about us doing our jobs and doing it at a high level, and I have a veteran group that's been through a lot of stuff, so they're pretty familiar with what they're doing.
Leon, you come up to a point that I wanted to make with you. This is the third time you've taken a team to the NCAA tournament, but with this group that you have, with these group of guys, what is different about this experience than maybe your first two appearances?
Well, I think these guys, obviously they've earned themselves a higher seed, and they've earned themselves, automatic qualifying by winning the Mountain West. I think probably the biggest difference is how many veterans we have, and we got older guys, and through COVID, we got some guys that have been with us for a long, long time, and I think that helps in a situation like this with all the pomp and circumstances that you have with the NCAA tournament. These guys are they won't be too distracted by that. They'll be ready to play.
Coach, you've got one of the best defensive teams in the country. What kind of work do you and your staff put in with the team to make that a reality?
Well, first of all, we just made our defense fit our talent and the guys that we had. And, we got some guys that can fly around and make plays. And, that's what we based our defense on. And we're pretty long, we're pretty athletic. We got our guards are about 6'7", 6'8", most of them. Smaller ones are about 6'4", 6'5". So that gives us size kind of up and down the roster, and that I think that really helps us. In those situations where you're one-on-one with a guy, it's pretty tough to score over guys that have that length.
Coach, the Mountain West has 4 teams that are going to the big dance. So how have you seen this conference really change and grow over the last few seasons?
Yeah, I've been in this league a long time. This is my 12th season, and I think, in my estimation, it's probably the best it has been from top to bottom. And there were just no easy nights in this league, and then you're throwing on top of that the great coaches that you have, but the venues that you have to play in are so tough also, and the league got old too. So there's a lot of good veteran players in this league, and I think that's what made it so competitive.
Leon, last thing for you before we get you out of here. Thursday afternoon is approaching fast. For people out there who haven't gotten to see your squad, what can they expect on Thursday against Penny Hardaway's Memphis Tigers?
Well, first of all, Penny's got a great team. They're so athletic. They're so disruptive defensively, and they turn all that disruption into highlights. And, as I was scouting them, there's a lot of times where I got to rewind and watch just for my pure entertainment, some of the plays those guys make. But they are a really, really athletic team, and I think we're a pretty good defensive team ourselves. So I think but little contrasting styles in the fact that they like to extend their pressure and get out there, and we just protect the basket pretty well, and we rebound pretty well, but so do they. So it will be a battle in those fronts.